Engine failure hazard. We're a mile away. Right, I'm gonna try and make it to camp. Another rainy day in Shropshire. I hate winter. Hello, old friend. There is one silver lining, however, to this time of year. Tonight, as of filming this video, it is bonfire night, and I am off to meet a couple of people that have made appearances on the channel of late. One of which is a guy called Steve, who I met at Vanlife Festival. And another of which is Doug. Doug's been setting up his car to do a bit of car camping. This will be quite interesting to see what he's come up with. I haven't had any look at it yet, but I've just made a quick pit stop at Aldi to get some ingredients for tomorrow's breakfast. I'm not going to be cooking tonight. I'm going to a place called Alderford Lake, which I touched on in a previous video where I went to a car auction and failed to see any vans whatsoever. But the lake itself was beautiful. So I'm going to go there tonight with Steve and Doug, enjoy the firework display. There's a bonfire night there as well, so that should be quite good. And then we're going to skulk into a place called Colmere Lake, where me and Dave Outdoors have been before. It's a cold one tonight. It's going to be near freezing, and there's a lot of signs up at Colmere Lake saying no overnight parking. It's a weekend as well, so if it's ever going to be enforced, it's going to be tonight. But wish us luck, and we'll see if we can get a stealth camp in as well. Now I'm going to be surprising Steve and Doug with some bacon and some baps tomorrow. So get them a nice bacon bap in the morning. That should start the day off right for them. Is that the last pack of 10 unsmoked? No. My Christ, it is. It's my lucky day. That'll do. Four pack of brioche buns, 10 unsmoked thick cut slices of bacon. Breakfast, check. As soon as I ask for no rain, the heavens open. Well, it's very faint. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there is a hint of a rainbow across the bushes there. Will I find the pot of gold? Well, this is the meeting point. And they are late. No, they're not here. I will say one thing though, while we are here. When I used to work for the ambulance service, this place here called the Raven, not sponsored, there's an absolutely fantastic, greasy, full English. Limit yourself to one a month. Otherwise, you might find yourself having a coronary. Now, I know Steve's got a Vauxhall Vibaro. And Doug, what's he in? He's in a Toyota. He's in a little hatchback. What's he done with that then? Should be interesting. There he is. There's Steve. There's old Douglas. What time do you both call this? How you doing, mate? You alright?
Not bad, not bad.
When you said you'd made a card camper, I wasn't expecting you to turn up in something like this.
Well, yeah, I've got a new car, by the way. Not as big as my old one.
No, it's not, is it?
I was thinking he had his scenic still.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm a
yeah.
bit concerned about him, but he says he's got this sorted.
So, for anyone who's seen Doug on the channel before, I don't know if you've seen his car, but he used to have a... Was it a Grand Scenic?
Not quite. It was just a Scenic.
It was just a Scenic, wasn't it? But bigger than this.
Yeah, a lot bigger, yeah.
So, just explain to me real briefly. Obviously, don't show me how you're going to do it all right now.
Yeah.
But what's the plan, and how are you going to sleep in this tonight?
These come down.
Hang on.
Back seats come down.
Okay.
I've got something that'll turn into a bed in the back here.
Okay.
I've got some blinds to go over the windows and a curtain for here. And there's just, if I was any taller, I'd be in trouble. Thankfully,
okay.
I'm a bit of a shorty, so I just about fit. I think I've got about 170 centimetres.
And you can lay
I'm
flat?
173, so I can pretty much lay flat.
That's pretty amazing. What car is it?
Tried it.
Nice. This will be interesting to see this tonight. Are you excited?
Oh,
is this your first camp?
This will be my first car camp.
Oh
yeah.
my goodness.
It'll be a bit rough and ready, I think, at the minute. It's testing the theory at the moment.
Everyone leave a comment below. Congratulate Doug on his first car camp tonight. It's going to be a wet one.
Oh, yes.
Right, I want to poke my head into Steve's van as well.
You can't go in my van.
Why?
I suppose you can. Well, it's the last time you'll see it like that because it's all been ripped out on Monday.
Oh, has it? Okay.
Come on, come and have a little look.
From what you've told me though, this has been in the garage more times than it's been on the road.
It's had a new engine. It's practically a new van, actually.
Okay, okay.
But you can see it's a 52 plate.
52 plate Vivaro, yeah.
Yeah, so it's old. It's an old girl, but you have to drive it like an antique, you know. It's like you've got a classic car.
Just nurse it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's have a look.
So this is the business end.
Did you buy it converted?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and it'll be much better when I've finished it, right?
Okay.
So.
Oh, it's horrendous now, mate.
It's got everything.
It's nice. What's wrong with it?
Yeah, it's got everything you need, right?
You got a fridge?
Yeah, literally a fridge that works, electrics that work, gas that works, the bed that works.
It works.
What do you want?
It works.
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything actually works. Apart from.
Can I hazard a guess at what's underneath there?
Hence why. Do you know what? I don't care.
Nice cover up, by the way. I like the cover. Yeah, you made sure you covered that up, didn't you?
That's your chair for later.
Oh, is it? Oh, nice. Okay. I'll be sitting on that.
Look, I don't care what you say, right? Any camper will realise the most important is the toilet, right? It is the toilet. You've got to have a toilet.
Yeah.
And it's just one of them things where, you know, when you're going along the road and you just think, you know, you haven't got to look for anybody, you've just got it sorted. I mean, emptying it, that's probably one of the bleaker things you'll end up doing.
Yeah.
You know, there's no getting away from
Well, thankfully, I haven't had to use my well-crafted bucket yet. Right, should we get on with tonight's camp?
I believe we should.
Let's go for it. And just as we head down into Alderford Lake, here's a quick mention from today's video sponsor. Tronsmart. They've been kind enough to send me their brand new portable party speaker, the Bang SE. Now what Tronsmart don't know is I've actually been using their products for a number of years. This is one of my older Tronsmart speakers. I haven't told them that, but when they reached out to sponsor a video, I had to snap up their offer as I've been using their products for a number of years now. Now, as you can see, the weather around us right now isn't exactly the most favourable, but that's where the Bang SC really comes into play. It's got an IPX6 waterproof rating, which means you can take it out in a multitude of environments, including the winter, and be sure in the knowledge that it will perform in all conditions. One of the other great features of the Bang SC, it has a 24-hour battery life, so I can take this on extended camps over the weekend and be sure that I can play music wherever and whenever for the duration of the camp. I want to say a big thank you to Tronsmart for sponsoring today's video. I'll leave a link in the description below where you can check out their brand new Bang SE party speaker. Now back to today's video. Now on the email, they recommended using a 4x4 vehicle. Well, none of us have got 4x4 vehicles, so let's hope we don't get stuck. Keep going straight down, mate, yeah?
Yeah, straight down. Follow the red ones right with.
Okie dokie. Oh, we've got a tractor there. That's going to be pulling some people out tonight, I think. Oh god, this is sludgy. This is sludgy. Oh my goodness. This is going to be a nightmare to get out of later. At least I'm parked flat. I might be here for the night yet. I can feel a copyright strike coming. Hey, look! You can get BB guns there. Hey, this is bringing back good memories. BB guns at boot sales. Brilliant. At my local Sunday market in Sundorne, for any Shrewsbury residents watching, I used to go to the back of Abdul's van and he used to get me a metal cast AK-47 BB gun. Absolutely fantastic times. Now this is what I wanted to see. The bonfire's all well and good, but we've got all the food huts over there. So we will be visiting that later. I have got in my pocket 20 of, well, can you say the Queen's anymore? May she rest in peace. 20 of the Queen/King's finest 20 British pounds. Let's go and get some food later on. What are you fancying, Doug? What's on the appetite? What's on your palate?
I can smell food already and it smells good. I'd say they take
like a bit of pork. Bit of pork maybe.
A nice big greasy burger.
Greasy burger. Man of my heart. Right, what food options have we got on at Alderford Lake tonight? Farm burgers, let me see. Ooh, nice. We've got some chips, we've got some ready-made burgers, we've got some stuffing, we've got some pork.
Shopping Village food court.
It is, mate. It's food heaven.
Everything
Oh, we've got waffles.
Yeah.
We've got some waffles there as well. What's that? Crepes. Okay. Churros. I tell you what, they haven't skimped with the food tonight. They have got plenty of options here at Alderford Lake. What is that? Something in a baguette. Something in a baguette. That's good. Look at this. Thank you ever so much. Oh my God. Look at that.
Yes, look at him now. Look at him.
Now here comes a real problem. Where do we go to eat it?
Do you have a diner of some kind?
No, thanks very much. Appreciate it. Thank you. So after walking around for the best part of half hour, we have finally found somewhere to sit and have some chips. Right, let's have a little taste test. First little bite of this pork bab. This is going to be difficult to do one-handed.
Finish the camera.
Would you do the honours, Steve?
Yeah.
So, just to give a roundup of the food. Thank God there's no music, I'll do it quick. Right, so we've got a pork bab, we've got chips, we've got a can of Sprite. 15 quid. That's the painful part. Let me have a bite of this before I drop it all.
All our children will be at
Right.
our first aid tent or first aid building, which is just in front of the lake, in front of the lakeside kitchen. So if you lose a child,
Pretty
that's
good.
where they'll be.
It's not 15 quid good, but it's bloody good. After warming ourselves up by the bonfire, it was soon time to watch the fireworks. That was pretty amazing though, to be fair.
That's been on a long time. Fair play to Aldi for that.
Yeah, that was brilliant. Where on earth is the car? Yay! Got it! I got it.
What the hell?
You're parked in the VIP van bit, remember?
Yeah, if I knew where it was.
My God, is it cold in here? 4 degrees. Jesus. I wasn't expecting it to be this cold. Look at this. Absolute mayhem. We've all been sat here for the last 20 minutes. All engines running. Not moved an inch. And I'm starting to get lightheaded because of all these fumes. Success! We finally made it out of there after half hour of waiting to get out of Alderford Lake. Oh, absolute chaos trying to get out of there. We're finally out. On the way to Colmere now to hopefully get a good night's sleep. Right, we got a serious problem. Engine failure hazard. We're a mile away. Right, I'm going to try and make it to camp. What the hell could that be? On someone's driveway, let's at least try and get off here. I honestly can't believe this. I can't believe the car's got what looks like a major problem. We're here, right. I've got a bit of an issue.
What?
I've had a sign come up on the dashboard saying emergency engine failure.
Emergency engine failure?
Something stupid like that. Let me see.
Turn your engine off and put it back on.
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Come on again.
See, engine failure. See that? Engine failure hazard. Right, well, we're not going to try and sort that tonight. We've parked up in the place we need to. I don't need to move the car again. Good thing is, I haven't got to rely on the engine power to keep me warm tonight. I've got the heater in the back here. So I'm going to pop that heater on now, see if I can get the interior of the car nice and toasty, and then wait for Doug. Doug hasn't arrived yet. I might give him a call in a minute and see how he's getting on. But yeah, a little bit worrying about the car, but I'm sure we'll hopefully try and shine a bit more light on that, excuse the pun, tomorrow morning. Right, time to get these heaters on. I'm going to start getting the covers up in a minute. I want to have a quick look at how Doug sets his bed up, so let me get the heater plugged in, and we'll go and check out what his setup's like. Has anyone got any suggestions, or does anybody own a Renault Grand Scenic, or a Renault in general, really? Have you ever had that warning sign pull up on your dashboard? And if you have, what was it? Could it be a number of things? Is it something serious? Or is that just the generic Renault check engine light? Right, let's have a quick look at Doug's setup tonight. Be interesting to see how much space he's got in the back of this car. This Toyota Yaris. Fair play, mate.
Snug as a bug in a rug.
Yeah. And do you know what the thing is, though? It's, yeah, snug as a bug in a dug. Snug as a dug. Snug as a dug in a rug.
That's right.
We messed this shit
Yeah.
up.
Wow.
Yeah, that's nice comfy air mattress.
Nice one.
I mean, that's my air bed that's got a sleeping bag built into it, and then that's a double sleeping bag.
Do you know what? When you look at the back of the car,
What's there between there? There's a lot in space, isn't there?
But when I look at the back of the car there, right, it doesn't actually look that big. But as soon as you put the camera in, you realise it's a bit like a TARDIS in here.
And then, I mean, like, there's even like underneath wood.
Yeah, yeah.
Doug's orthopaedic bed.
Right.
Honestly, that's all you need, though, isn't it? That is all you need to get out and have
Keep
some
it
fun.
simple.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
that is actually ultimately what it's about. It's saying you don't need to buy an expensive van. Actually, if you want to get out, you just do this. How?
It's whatever gets you out.
Yeah.
That's it. It's whatever gets you out.
When I get home in 5 minutes, that'll be back to a normal family car
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
The kids' seat back in it, and
How
Absolutely.
much have you spent on that? Just seriously.
in total,
Yeah.
bearing in mind I already had the air bed.
Yeah.
In total, I spent about 35, 40 quid.
See, there you go.
And the most expensive
35,
thing was probably
40
that
quid.
Thing at like 9 quid.
What's that? Half the price of a night in a Premier Inn in Shrewsbury?
Yeah.
I mean, what? 20 quid on the wood, 15 quid on the roll mats,
Yeah.
and then 9 quid for the curtain.
Unbelievable. Well, gentlemen, I think I'm going to call it an evening.
Yeah, me too.
Try and get some sleep. It's been a pleasure to go and watch the bonfire night and the fireworks and have some food and get some greasy fingers.
Yeah.
And here's to breakfast tomorrow.
Yes. Brendan's cooking it apparently.
That's it, yeah.
But
Bacon
it wouldn't
baps.
It wouldn't be Brendan Explores if he didn't do the cooking.
The only reason I came out is because I was promised food. So,
Good night, gents.
99.
I bid you a good evening and I'll see you in the morning. Well, I'm not going to think about that engine problem for the time being. Let's just get a good night's sleep tonight. I'm going to get undressed, get into bed, and hopefully have a nice warm night down at Colmere Lake. The temperature now is very, very close to freezing. I don't know the exact temperature, but last time I looked on the dashboard, it was 3 degrees. It's only going to get colder through the night. Right, I'm going to get undressed and get into bed. Good morning. Not a bad night's sleep. Just, trying to keep things out of my head this morning and not try and wallow on the thoughts of what could be wrong with the car. I'm not even going to check it first thing in the morning, because if I do that, it's going to ruin my morning. It's not going to allow me to actually enjoy having breakfast with the lads. We're going to get some bacon baps on the go. I'll show you a little bit about Colmere and see if I can get the drone up maybe, see if the weather's good enough. And then we'll start tackling what could be the engine problem. So let's keep our fingers crossed, but let's get breakfast on the go. Come and get your bab.
Come on.
Shabba.
It's very kind of you, mate. Very,
You are
very kind of you.
very welcome. Yours is next, Doug.
Oh, perfect.
I can guarantee it'll taste nice, but I can't guarantee that it won't have the shits.
The biggest key, the biggest trick is how you can make some legs for it.
You just can't beat a bacon sandwich in the morning. All right, help has arrived in the form of Dad.
Me!
I've looked online. Part of the issue of that warning light coming up on the dashboard, that engine failure, stop now, can be an overheating issue. So I've just checked the water container in the engine compartment, and it doesn't look too healthy. So we're going to try and give that a bit of a top up.
So what are you doing? You got to check this all the time, this water supply and everything.
So I haven't turned the engine on.
Hang on, is that your washer bottle or your radiator?
That's the washer bowl.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's the radiator container.
Oh,
Is there oil in your water?
there's nothing in there.
There's nothing in there.
No.
Oh,
What it is then?
One thing that is a bit strange, seems to be a little bit of muck in there, if I show you. It's like black murky muck.
That's not good.
No.
That's
No.
oil getting in there. That's head
Do you
gasket.
think that's what it is?
That's dead gasket territory. That's what killed my Renault.
Ah, right, okay.
what?
We've started to see it come up a little bit now.
That's good. That's good.
Still looks a bit murky in there, Mike.
Doesn't matter. Just put it in,
Put it
Brendan.
in for now, because you'll at least get it back.
You can always flush it out later.
Well, I can see it now. Have a look there, because I don't want to overfill it.
Oh, well, that's okay. That's not too bad. That's not too bad.
Right. Okay. The moment of truth.
Is this recording still?
It should be. I hope
It
so.
is, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Right.
It's a nice area, isn't it?
Beautiful.
Is that water over there?
The lake, yeah.
Wow.
That's the mere.
Oh, it's the other side of... we're on the far side, aren't we?
Yeah, Colmere.
Yeah.
Mere's just Old English for lake.
Right, okay.
No.
Water's topped up. Doesn't look the healthiest, but it is topped up. So yesterday, when I put my key card in, it came up with the warning straight away. Still coming up. That's not good.
Not good at all.
No. Right, I've checked the oil, I've checked the water, that's now topped up somewhat. Let's try starting her up, see if we can get her going.
He's running.
It was about 10 minutes before reaching here last night, so I didn't have to drive very far. It got here okay, yeah. Right, let's try and get her home. Let's try and nurse her home. Made it back to Shrewsbury, thankfully. That stop sign at the top has now gone off. It just says check anti-pollution system, which would indicate to the DPF. I'm going to try and get it booked in on Monday in a local garage, see if they can look at it and see if we can get this problem sorted. But this could be the last camp in this car. I know some problems with the DPF filter can be more expensive than what the car's worth, and for that kind of money, it's not worth repairing a 11-12-year-old car. So I'm going to sign off here, and I will give you guys an update in the next video on where we're at with the car, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I might have some positive news for us. But I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for all the support again. I hope you enjoyed this video, even if the latter end wasn't the most positive, and I'll see you next time. Hopefully, I'll be smiling.